Hey Wastelanders, this is Gary from The Last Ranger, and today I have a little another blast from the past because I've been going through my old knives and thinking about getting rid of them or giving them away or selling them, and so far I haven't found a knife I want to give away or sell. And this is my best knives. This is considered one of my premium knives. I don't know if it's exactly premium. I imagine it's cost maybe $150, but it's has premium steel. I got this from GP Knives. This is a GP Knives exclusive, and it came in. It's a pair of three, and it came in Rex 45 steel. And I believe this is my only knife in Rex 45. I may be wrong, but I think this is the only knife. During the phase, I was trying to collect knives and different steels. I didn't care which knife. I just wanted a knife in a different steel. And this is, and I never had a pair of three anyway. So I always went for the cheap Spydercos, like the Tenacious, the Ambitious. What's the smaller one? Ambitious, I think. I have the smaller one. I had two Tenacious. I wanted to make myself like this knife again. I haven't been carrying it, and I had a spare pocket clip, so this had a wire clip, and I really don't like wire clips. I know they're for deep carry, but I don't really care about necessarily deep carry. I don't care if somebody sees a knife sticking out of my pocket. I mostly go for like not regular pocket clips, special milled pocket clips. And this is a full titanium milled pocket clip. It's a pocket clip that replaces wire clips. This is a Lynch Northwest clip. You can see it's a two-part clip. So this bottom part fits into the grooves, and it screws into the handle, and then you take the top part, and they supply you two screws to attach this top part. And I wish they would have supplied some black screws, but they didn't. So I don't really care, but I just it'd make more sense to supply like a darker clip with the darker areas. It has more darker areas than like a lighter areas. Anyway, this is a nice clip. I had this spare clip, and so I didn't buy this clip for this knife. I just had it. I was going to put this clip on a Vulpex knife, and it didn't work out. So I, rather than send it back, or I just decided to keep it. And if I had any spare clips or knives in the future that took a Spyderco style clip, I was going to use it. And I remembered I had this. Well, when I was looking at the knife, I remembered I had this wire clip replacement by Lynch Northwest. So I took it off and I tried it on, and I'm like, this looks good on the knife, I think. So already I was like, oh, I really like this clip on this knife. And I was slowly falling in love with this knife again. So, and then I said, oh, I never gave this a lanyard. And I don't like how the lanyard placement is, per se. It's up on the spine. I always prefer it like coming directly from behind, but it's not possible. So I made it a clip anyway, or a pocket lanyard. And I recently bought this titanium bead with this, what do you call it? What is this piss material called? God, it escapes me. Fill me in the comics. What is this called? I have it on several beads. I like it. It's see-through. But anyway, this is titanium mixed with this material. And then I gave it a couple snake knots to keep it in place, and then I finished it off with a diamond knot. And yeah, so that's my new, I like to do this type of treatment. I don't want it to be super loose. I used to just give it a diamond knot and let it roll around the string, but I decided to give it a snake knot to keep it in place. Anyway, so you can see this. This is more than a couple of snake knots with a diamond knot. So you know I like lanyards. This is one of my favorite lanyards I tied. This is 3-piece. Anyway, so I just gave it, and I have I bought a bunch of paracord. Just I wouldn't call it a sampler pack. It's probably 10 to 15 feet of 40 colors, 40 different paracords, and I thought this was a good match for this. This is kind of a gray and white, and I like this color to complement this. Titanium kind of complements the screws and all that. Yeah, I just really wanted to give this a new look and enter it back in rotation. So I keep my knives, my more expensive knives and the knives I really like, in 3 different cases. The 3 different cases, I think they hold 24 knives each. So I keep those, and those are what I always rotate out when I'm EDCing. So this was in there, but I noticed that I haven't touched it in a couple years. I bought this in October 2021. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember when I bought it. And so it's mainly 4 years old, and it basically has set for at least 2 years untouched. And I'm like, oh, I really like it. I don't really want to get rid of it, but what can I do to spruce it up and allow me to carry it again? I don't want to dye the scales. I kind of like having white scales. I don't think I have another knife on white scales, but I kind of like the white scales. I was going to dye it. I think FRN dyes. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if about Spyderco, but I've dyed other FRN scales, I think. I could be wrong, but I would have looked it up. But I didn't really want to dye it, so again, I found this clip and tied a lanyard, and it just entered back in rotation for me. So I'll probably screw up this flip because, man, I'm so close to the camera. I can't flip when I'm so close to the camera for some reason. I don't think I think my mentally disabled my flipping. I don't want to hit the camera. And you see me another knife I was flipping. I had another knife, that Finch knife. I was flipping the other knife, and I hit the Finch knife, and I put a scratch in it. This is a compression lock. You can see. Let me try to flick it out with the camera not. So you can see I just have to give it a little oomph to get it out. It's not tight. It's not all the way broken in with flipping. And I noticed that Spyderco, when their knives, the Tenacious included, they're not. If you don't polish the phosphor bronze scales, they tend to not flip good. So this is kind of a short one. I just let you know, if you have some, I don't know, some of your knives in your collection, and you you kind of like the knife, but you want to like start carrying it more, maybe you can give it a tune-up or a new pocket clip, or if it doesn't have a lanyard, and you could give it a lanyard. Just enough stuff to like get you interested in the knife again and pull it out and get her in the rotation. So ever since I've had this knife, I've been using, or ever since I did this, I've been using it. I think it's about 3 days I've been using it primarily for everything, and I don't see myself putting it away anytime soon. So I put my rotation, I put them in the cabinet right next to my bed, and I always have like maybe 10 knives in there that I go through, and that means I'll probably carry it more than and I won't, if I was to put it in the back in the case, I will not carry it. So anyway, that's your short video today. I don't know if it's really short because I have to edit it, but I'll try to cut it down to be shorter. All right. Take care, Wastelanders.